Lundin Gold has been something of an investor darling. They developed a huge mine in Ecuador, which was long seen as a tricky country to build mining assets. But Lundin Gold LUG just got a downgrade from BMO. Let's get more from Bloomberg's Stephanie Hughes. Stephanie.
Hey, Andy. Yeah, so Lundin Gold was actually one of the worst performers on the TSX for a good chunk of the trading day today, as the shares fell by as much as 5.5%. And like you mentioned, this came after the analyst team at BMO Capital Markets downgraded the company to a market perform rating from an outperform rating. That's like moving a stock to a hold from a buy. Now, the analyst leading the team, Brian Quast, said that while the company's 3-year production guidance did roughly meet their projections, it was the cost guidance that came slightly above what the team was expecting there. So these additional costs primarily went to increased royalties and employee profit sharing. So this was seen as a mark against the company and ultimately led to this downgrade. Now, it should be noted that all told, Lundin is actually having a pretty good year. Like you mentioned, it was an investor darling. Even after accounting for today's drop, the stock price is still up over 100% year to date, as Lundin's one of these companies really riding that gold rally, which has been a very dominant theme in the markets this year, Andy.
Yeah, it's amazing, the run that gold has had, almost 30%. We're going to be talking to the CEO of Innergex Renewable Energy shortly, but remind us what's happening with that company.
Sure, yeah, I'll give you the rundown. So Innergex shares rose as much as, or over 5% today, and that was the biggest intraday gain since August. And so that's because the British Columbia's main electric utility company chose 3 of Innergex's wind projects within the province for its renewable energy proposals. So Innergex, being a renewable energy provider, had 3 projects called K2, Nithya Mountain, and Stewart Creek, which combined provide about 560 megawatts of electricity. Now, these projects are expected to reach commercial operations in 2030 and 2031. And it got a thumbs up from the announcement today got a thumbs up from the analyst community. So Desjardins analyst Brent Stadler called the announcement a big win for Innergex, adding that the strong demand for energy in BC means that the province could continue to bear fruit for Innergex moving forward. So we'll have to see how that pans out, and I look forward to that conversation with the CEO, Andy.
Thank you very much indeed, Stephanie.
Cheers.
That is the one and only Stephanie Hughes of Bloomberg.